Caesars as a company has really taken on sustainability as a widespread initiative from top to bottom. And it starts with management, and it goes really all the way down to the trenches, the people who are actually handling the waste and the garbage on a day-to-day basis.
We started to look for opportunities to compost our food here. That is one of our largest waste items. Being Canada's largest resort operation, you can imagine how much we have with number of restaurants and our buffet, etc. The Food Cycler has been implemented into our property in a couple of different ways. First of all, it is back of house, so it's used for our restaurants and conferences and those types of things. All of that waste, that food waste, is diverted from the landfills and into the Food Cycler.
Our back of house employees, they each have a container that we can scrape our food waste into. Our stewarding department then brings it to the Food Cyclers, the large composting units. Once it's full, they turn them on, seal them up, and they compost for about 16 hours. And we then take the compost that's already out of the unit and ship it away. What we've done is we have offices throughout the casino. Each one of them has a food cycler, and each food cycler has a champion that's in charge of them. And this way we encourage employee participation. Employees load their food into this food cycler unit. It is turned on, and the next day we have compost.
What's really impressive about the Food Cyclers in that office space is that the employees own it. So they are on their own independently making choices, and it's new. It's a brand new technology for them, and it's really grassroots. It's really grown from the bottom. They are enthusiastic and they really enjoy using them.
The first time that I used the Food Cycler, I was very impressed. I didn't really know what to expect, to be honest, and I thought it was just a really cool and efficient way to reduce our food waste, and my mind immediately went to, wow, this is doing such awesome things in our corporate kitchens, and because it's doing such great things in our lunchrooms with just 60, 70 people working on a floor. We've been able to reduce our garbage significantly, which is awesome. I'm very proud to be the champion of the finance department for the Food Cycler.
What the Food Cycler does for me is, as soon as I'm done eating a banana or an apple or any type of food that I didn't finish, if there's any type of waste, just walk it down the hall to the Food Cycler, drop it in, and at the end of the day, when it's full, we give it a run, and the next morning or 3 or 4 hours later, we've got this beautiful compost material that's ready to be put in someone's garden.
So if I'm eating something at work, even an apple, and it has the core, what I will do is get up and walk over to the Food Cycler, open the lid, and put the apple in and close the lid again. So it's that easy.
The byproduct that comes out of the Food Cycler smells like potpourri. It really is. People would complain about the smell of the garbage in the lunchroom before, but when it comes out of this machine, it really comes out fresh and sterile, and it's amazing.
What's unique about integrating the Food Cycler into a boardroom or into your facility is it takes your recycling efforts from the back of house and puts them at the forefront of your operation. So now you're able to utilize those sustainability initiatives that have been there and use them as a marketing tool to your customer base and to your employees, that it's right there in their face. This is what we're doing and you're a part of it.
It's very important to me that the company I work for takes such significant measures to be sustainable. And I think that it's something that any organization could implement rather easily, and I think that their consumers and customer base would be appreciative because they're already, looking to purchase products and go to certain establishments because of their green initiative. So I think this would just be another really great thing that any company could do.
With the implementation of technology like the Food Cycler and having that on property, we've been able to reduce the equivalent of 80,000 pounds of food waste per year, which is the same as 160 cars being parked per month.
Right now we're at 37% diversion rate. We pretty much divert and have a home for almost everything that leaves the building.
The green movement is no longer a fad, it's becoming more of a necessity. The corporations that start to invest today in those particular sustainability initiatives are going to be the ones that see the most significant ROI on that investment.
I think that other companies would definitely benefit from having the Code Green or the Food Cycler program on their properties as well. I think that it is fantastic for the employee in that they have an outlet to do good for the world. The other piece, of course, is around the company and making sure that companies are involved in sustainable practices and that from a corporate whole, that they're also doing the right things the right way.